Alright, let's see. I was actually doing a run, and it was going fairly well after several failed attempts. For those of you who don't know, FTL is a game where you get to drive your starship to the other end of the galaxy, hopefully intact in one piece and while your crew survives, and you get to try that. I say try because this game will completely fuck you over multiple times. Now, I consider myself fairly good at this game. I've played this a lot, okay? I fucking love this game. Everything about it. You get to build out your ship, you get to pick the weapons, you get to pick the stats, the crew members, everything. It's fucking amazing. I think we're gonna do one run of this, and then we may go over to some building on the either the Viscount or the Carillion Destroyer. There's some good progress we can make on those in the 24-hour stream. The squad laser cannons have it targetable on both the Crusader and the Allegiance. This is true. Ugh, weak coffee. Awful, but it's done now. Since there are some Sith units in the game, such as the Interdictor, do you plan on making the Harrower? Nah, I mean, I guess I'll add it to the build pool, but... Were the Vindicators in Battlefront 2? No. I think that was the, fuck. I think that was actually the Victory 2 frigate. Which I like this very strange looking Victory 2 small frigates. They weren't actually Victory 2s, I believe. They just slapped the name on there. Do you use decompress against boarding enemies? Oh, absolutely. Every time. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a quick intro for YouTube, since of course I can just upload this to YouTube as well. And then we are probably going to go with... I mean, you gotta go with the Kestrel Cruiser. This is your basic bitch, all around amazing ship. Everyone who has this game loves this game. So... ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be renaming our ship, of course, from the Kestrel to something else. And we are, of course, going to be naming our crew. Who wishes to attempt to survive on this first voyage of the day? Do we have any volunteers in chat? While I think of the only name that matters. The Flying... Flying Dutch. There we go. Tord, Rex, and Madame are going in. Alright. Notch, the pilot. Tord. Oh, can I not slash? No, Tord, Todo. There you go, you're the pilot now. Tord. Only Tord? Okay. Why you know your full name? Whatever. Toto. Weapon officer. Rex. 44. I should probably stick to subs only, but doesn't matter. Most of the channel's income isn't here from subs anyway, it's from patrons. So, and anyone could be a patron and it wouldn't show up here anyway. So, first come, first serve here. Tortodo, Rex 44. We will be picking up more people as we go along. Don't worry. I mean, hopefully. Otherwise, this will be the shortest FTL run of all time. Madame. You know what? We're just gonna stick to... the rang. I think that barely fit. Let's see. Did I spell that correctly? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Wonderful. Now, I changed one E to a dot, but we'll run with it. We're gonna be playing this game on normal. I'm not gonna play on hard because I don't hate my life that much. I don't actually think we have any of the other... Have 6 unique aliens. Okay, have 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel Cruiser simultaneously. Have 11 systems installed on the Kestrel. And at the Kestrel, repair back to full health when you only have 1 HP left. That's for the people who also hate themselves. We're going to be playing with Advanced Edition content enabled, because that shit is pretty dope. Normal game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: fire. If fire is spreading, consider opening airlocks and doors to vent oxygen from parts of your ship. Fire is quickly extinguished without O2. Of course, we know all of this. You there. I always like to move my engine guy over to shields, because instead of the extra 2 evasion, or the extra +5 evasion, I do like the added shield regeneration. Let's see, what's our evasion like? 20%. Removing him over there will change it to 15, but we get faster shield regen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, what are the hotkeys for this again? Save, current... Okay, so that's that one. And that is return. Okay. Right, which is also enter. Now, here you can see the ship, for those who haven't seen it before. There are several systems. You have, for example, your shields. We have 1 shield bubble right now, which is... Ideally, we have multiple, but, you know, 1 will do. We have our engines. Upgrading your engines will upgrade your dodge. We currently have a 15% evade. Manning the engine system will bring that up to 20. Since, of course, you do have a 5% extra boost to evade when your systems are manned. You have the med bay. Very useful if your crew members are injured. You can see their life bars up here. Then you need to send them to the med bay so they can be healed. Oxygen, very important. You have no more oxygen, your crew dies. Life support, quite important. Life support, best support. Weapon control. You need more power for more powerful weapons. It's as simple as that. We have 2 of the best weapons in the game currently available. The Burst Laser 2 and the Artemis Missile Launcher. Aside from that, you have piloting, you have sensors, and you have the door system. Also your reactor, which you need to power the... Polkovnik donating $1. $1, in fact. I am here and I don't need oxygen. I think, ladies and gentlemen, Polkovnik wishes to suffocate. This is ill-advised, so to say, but I will note that on the board for you regardless. Right, let me clear the board. If we're gonna do a 24-hour stream, we need to clear the board. Here we go. Polkovnik coming in with the $1. So, okay. Now, can I quickly alt-tab and then update the Hobbit counter? I think I can. Fantastic, I can. Alright, Hobbit counter is going to 1. I don't think I'm going to note $1 donations in the book quite yet, because that's... Then we will be... I can already see the stream of $1 donations coming in, and then just whole book being filled with $1 donations. So, let's say a cap of $5 needed to get into the book. Let's do that. That seems like a better idea. I'm willing to die in the engine block. I get wrecked like the First Order on Starkiller base. Don't worry, we're fine. I'm a pro at this. Cough, cough. Are we? Yes, all systems enabled. Let me quickly read the rest of the chat. Let the man without a license drive. Don't worry, man, you got 3 dimensions. Now you can dodge objects in a 3rd. Name's actually Raven. But Twitch didn't update. Well, I'm just seeing Rex, but if you want to be Raven, good sir, then you can be Raven. There you go. Raven has not a whole lot of faith in my piloting skills. That's okay. Alright, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Right, we're gonna attack the pirate and then steal all of his shit. Power up your weapons and move in to engage. Continue. Okay, so weapons are charging up. Missiles go through shields, so I'm going to fire the missiles at his shields. Oh, he's a burst laser Mark II. That's a problem. May actually have wanted to the 5 dodge. Alright, missile away. That hit. Then we're going to fire the burst laser at his weapons. Ow, that was O2. No need for more missiles, I think. Let's fire at the engines. He has no systems up right now. He can't fire at us, so let's go fix our O2. They hail, we realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. I think I want a better deal. This is a merciless game, by the way. And you have to be merciless, because this game will be merciless with you. This is like the Darkest Dungeon. Again, don't let the chiptune music fool you. It will get you. It will get you. Oh, you detect faint life signatures from an intact piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew as a first step on his path to get revenge. Continue. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have an NG. This guy... let me quickly show that. NG. It's unclear if the NG are partially organic or entirely mechanical, but it is well known that they make exceptional engineers. Repair speed is doubled and combat damage is halved. So in combat these are not great, but they're amazing for repairs. Now humans of course are common and uninteresting, and skills improve slightly faster. Let's see. You were on shields, I suppose. Now you can be on the engines again? I guess we'll get the NG here in the shield section. I mean, we need that repaired faster than anything else, basically, so. Okay, so now we've done that. Let's see. This is the Nebula. Nebula will make the Rebel fleet pursuit only half as fast, so. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out the viewport. Without active sensors? What? We have no sensors? Maybe if we upgrade sensors. That does open up other like special options in dialogue things, but well, we'll see. That does of course cost scrap. Purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. I would love to, sir, but I'm sorry. I'm going to need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Okay, let's put... I mean, they have weapons. They must have something better there. I'm going to turn on auto fire so that I... Let's see, target that. We no longer need to waste missiles. We do have a finite number of missiles. Right now we have 8. We will find more as we destroy ships. But that's no excuse not to... Or that is no excuse to waste missiles when we don't need to. Again, this game will brutally butcher you, so... You know, that is not even all that much. Damn, on normal, you don't get a lot of scrap. I'll be honest, I normally play this game on easy, because I like to win. And this game is brutal. Ooh. So, normal is a... Alright, missile on that thing. Wait with the burst laser until the shields are down. Of course, if we fire the burst laser at their shields, it'll absorb one of our shots, which is not what we want. Oh, no, ion bullets. Oh, that's just... I think I just fired the wrong weapon at the wrong target. No! Repair that, please. We really need that. Do we run? No, they have no weapons. We can do this. We can do this. 4 drone parts. We don't actually have any drone parts. Oh, come on. Stop fucking with my shields. He has no weapon, so... Let's just fire at that then. Okay, we got him. We need to get out of here. That was a terrible deal. Okay, please. Okay, you need to go over to the med bay. Let's depower life support and power the med bay. I know that may seem very strange, but we'll quickly undo that. Return to positions. I need my shields back, please. Okay. Ion pulse imminent. Alright, shield bubble is back up. Let's go. Alright, now the fleet is coming. I think we can go here quickly. You want to visit as many beacons as you can? That's why slugs are so good. True. A completely unremarkable binary star system. There's nothing around. Alright, so that was not useful. Do you want to upgrade our ship? So, I'm really thinking I want that 5 extra dodge, because that brings us from 20 up to 25. That's pretty good. Again, additional sensors will give us like extra options in dialogue. However, I think I wanna spare my scrap for now. Because you never know when you run into a store and you get one of the most... An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers. We will never surrender. No, fuck you. By the way, I just figured we have not renamed our other guy. We will do this right after. Alright, missile at the shields. And then hopefully hit. Of course, it does have a chance to miss. Which is awful. Alright, well, they missed. We hit. Alright. Oh, they have a beam. I think that's a fire beam. Ooh. One of the slaves is tribute. You know, getting dudes early on is so good. Because they can then level up and shit. I think I'm going to place you in either the... Let's see. This is sensors. This is... Let's set them at the doors, which will give us reinforced blast doors. Or I think it's just regular blast doors. But that's good enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, who wants to be our half-mechanical... Oh, no, that's the wrong... Okay, fuck, that's the wrong button. Who wants to be our half-mechanical NG? Do we have any volunteers? And our human, of course. If everything goes to shit, pull a holdo. No, because that will cost us our ship. Enterprise. It's first come, first serve, I'm afraid, guys. Enterprise 66. It's just smarty. It's just smart. Wow, that actually fit. Well done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we now have... Smarty needs to stay on the doors, which I think... That's the only... Right, we can't put someone on sensor, so we can actually see inside the enemy ship. Don't think it works right now because we're out of combat, but this is pretty useful. Because now we have improved blast, or we have the blast doors, which means that it's gonna take... If someone teleports in here, we can just vent the oxygen. And it'll take them a while to get through here. So that was actually worthwhile. Ooh, a store. Can we... Yeah, that's not... Okay. Well, we only have a little bit of scrap right now. We obviously can't sell our crew members. We're not slavers. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Ooh, combat 2 drone. Can't use that, but that is great. Ooh, it also requires 2 power. That's a lot. Okay. Hiring crew, Zoltan, and 2 NG. We don't need that because we are fine. I don't think we need to repair for like 2 scrap because, you know, we are almost full health. Ooh. Oh yes, that is just. Drone control. Now we can have drones. Well, not really. We don't have the money, but we don't even have the money for that. Shit. Backup battery, it's not that great. Clone bay, I also don't like it. Especially because that replaces your med bay. FTL recharge booster. The ship FTL's drive powers up 25% faster. Useful if you really need to get out of there, but this one is... Repairs your hull every time you collect scrap, but reduces the scrap collected by 15%. This is free repair. Well, I mean, not really free, but, you know... When you really need to repair and there is no store around, we all know the pain of being at like 10% health and then just desperately jumping around trying to find a store. Because you want to repair your ship and you can't, and this will prevent that pain. However, it also reduces your scrap collected by 15%, which is really bad, especially this early on. We can just pay 2 to fix our shit and then it's fine. Okay, so we sadly can't buy anything. Well, I mean... I guess we could sell something, but that's just crazy. Only thing we could get is the backup battery in the FTL jammer. Scramble enemy FTL computers, doubling the time it takes for them to jump. So if someone is trying to get away, this will make it more difficult. It really... This is not a great store for us. It's a good store, especially for the attack drone Mark II, but it's not for us because we don't have the money. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful material while we wait for the FTL to charge. Explore the asteroid field. If we had improved sensors, this is where we would use it for a third option, but we don't have it. The asteroid field proves more dangerous than expected. Some asteroid managed to get through your ship's defenses, 5 damage to your hull. Get fucked. We have fire. I don't know where, so I'm gonna vent half the ship. You just go there and then we will vent everything. Let's vent that as well. Again, I don't know. Repair that, please. You do have increased repair speed. Okay, so now we can see again. Since our sensors are repaired. Fires are out. All these stripes mean there is no oxygen here. So we close the doors, then we open all the other doors, and that will distribute oxygen throughout the ship. Now, our total oxygen has depleted quite severely. We are at, well, I mean, it's rising. We're at 40% now. I'm gonna close the doors again. Yeah, let's close the doors. Do we want to upgrade our ship at all? I'm really thinking a cheeky little engine upgrade for like 5 extra evade is really good, but I don't think we need it quite yet. They may have some very useful weapon in another store somewhere. We'll see. Actually, I mean, let's just be safe, you know? This game doesn't fuck around, so neither should we. Your scans reveal a mining base on a nearby planet, long abandoned. No life signs detected. I am really thinking I need to upgrade this, because I'm getting all these, like, maybe if you had sensors, you could do something here. Prompts, and I'm like, I'm missing all of them. We need to keep the doors reinforced so that I don't get ravaged by pirates. Yes, that would be bad. We detect a rebel automated ship. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Attack the automated ship to get to the sensor station. Of course, we are trying to save the Federation here. Do we need to... I don't know. They do have a laser and a beam. That beam is pretty annoying. Let's fire... we only have 6 missiles left. Let's not fire the missiles. Come on, recharge. Okay, well, it was a fire beam. It's okay. We'll just quickly do that. It still has the laser, but it only fires 1 shot, which means we can just recharge our shields through that. Okay, that is gone. Let's fire at the engines now. Keep the missiles. We only have 6 left. Need to use those spare. Yeah, you can't sell resources at stores, sadly. Ooh, look at that. 8 fuel. This is pretty good. No, wait, that's crap. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Your map has been updated with details. Really? Ooh. Oh, store. We can't get there. Can we jump? The rebels are about to gain control of this beacon. If we jump here, we have a problem. Because then we are in range of their fleet. If we go tick, 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 we will get 1 extra beacon. No, we'll get 2 extra beacons. But we may have to... Yeah, that they would definitely get that. Do we risk that? That is a bad life choice, because then we will be going up to like heavy anti-ship batteries and shit, and that will bomb us to death. I'm afraid we have to get out. This is really unfortunate, but I'm afraid... Maybe we can... I know, let's be safe. Let's be safe. You arrive at the long-term beacon. When the FTL drive is cleared, you can jump to the next sector. You find a rebel combat ship that has been reassigned as an emergency supply vessel. The local civilians are apparently in need of help, and the rebels are rising to the occasion. You know, in this game, you sometimes have to put the greater good in front of the good of the individual. We have information that is vital to the survival of the Federation, and as such, I'm afraid we're going to have to confiscate these supplies from these civilians. I am sorry, boys. Mistral, don't think less of me. We're gonna attack the... That's a flak cannon. That's a problem. Right, missile at the shields. This is where... No, missile at the weapons. Fuck that. Oh, fuck. Scrap incoming. Ow. Okay, well that hurt. Alright, so shields are offline. Oh, so is their weapons. Let's fire at their shields now to get that system damaged so they don't repair. Or so they don't have shields anymore. Okay, one of their lasers is up. That's not a problem. I think that's only a laser 1. Which means it only fires 1 shot. Okay, I think we're good. Never mind. We took some damage from that flak cannon, but... we'll be fine. Conserve missiles. Now, how much of a dick are we and then steal the actual supplies? With the rebel ship destroyed, you take the time to collect what little scrap remains. They have already handed over the delivery. They've already made their delivery to the civilians. Do we now steal their shit and then leave them to die? I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. You make the colonists teleport the supplies to your ship. It's nothing more than building construction supplies. Oh well, scrap is scrap. This game does make you feel like such a fucking dick for doing this. I am so sorry, but we have a galaxy to save, and everything else is secondary to that objective. Uncharted Nebula, I'm gonna get fucked in. Pirate controlled, I may not get fucked in as hard. Gonna go to the pirate controlled sector. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. But this game will make you jump out, will make you toss your morals out the window because, well, I mean, trust me, we will probably know why soon. I'm sorry. You have to be the asshole to survive. Is kill or be killed in this galaxy? Truly. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, like us, moves in to engage. Okay. Beam weapon. I think that's a fire beam. Right. Let's use one of our missiles. Got the shields. Got the... Ooh, whoa. Please don't kill us. We will give you everything we have. 5 missiles, 1 drone part. 28 scrap and a defense drone Mark II. I don't think you're ever gonna get a better deal than that. Defense drone Mark II is pretty good. Fire beam looks big and scary. You'll know it when you see it. Oh, is that just a... It's not a glaive beam. Oh, shit. Let's jump. We could go sell that thing. Let's actually go tick, tick, and then to the store. We may get some more scrap in between these beacons. Oh, no. More slavers? No. Just... We don't deal with terrorists. Let's not use the missiles. I mean, we have a good amount of missiles right now, but... Okay, got it. Oh, really? That's the basic beam? Okay. It's not the glaive beam. That thing is big and scary as well. Or a pike beam. Sorry, not glaive beam. You come up against a glaive beam, you are getting shredded from head to toe. We surrender, take one of the slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Do we take another guy? I mean, it's just another human. I mean, ideally, I'd like to get some other aliens on board because they do get fancy bonuses. I mean, but that is a guy, though. That is very, very valuable in this game. I think, yeah. Chat is like, take it. It's like, okay, don't worry. We will survive. We now have every system that can be manned. We now have our sensors up there. We don't actually have that. This is what we really need. So that we get the extra dialogue options. However, I don't know what that store is going to give us. And 25 additional scrap may be the difference between something really good and not something really good. So, we'll take it. So you know what I said about those scanners? Explore the asteroid field. 4 missiles, 20 scrap. I'll take it. Store. 85 scrap, a hope and a dream. Beth, Debbie, and Mikhail. Mantis, very useful. Inflict 1.5 damage, or inflict 1.5 times as much damage in combat. Movement speed is 20% higher, but halved repair speed. Very, very good. In combat, of course. Charge Ion. Ion Stunner. This is not that hot, to be honest. Heavy Laser is meh. Battery charger, emergency respirator. Reverse ion field. Protect your ship from ion damage, giving you 50% chance to negate it entirely. I'm not running hot for this. Yeah, but if we get this online, it is so valuable. This is so good. I need to keep this. Getting this for free is so good. I need to keep this online. I could sell it for 35 scrap, but we're not doing that. We could, at this point, upgrade our shields to 2 bubbles. But I don't think we need it right now. In fact, I think I'm going to go for the increased sensors. People are going to be like, you fucking what? And I'm even going to get the increased autopilot. Because that also gives you more options too. And the earlier on you do this, the more of these special options you're going to get. You're even going to get extra options for medical. However, let's not fuck with that just yet. Never upgrade oxygen, by the way, because if you do that, if someone hacks your oxygen, it will drain your ship 3 times as fast. And then you get absolutely fucked on. So, don't make the mistake of doing that. We're gonna go for the extra dialogue options, because it will be quite important later on. And we're gonna be happy with that. Okay, distress call. Ladies and gentlemen, we are well equipped right now. Rakan TV, welcome back. We are playing some FTL right now. And we're doing fairly well, actually. Hail them to offer assistance. Our shields are down and they won't last. Try to shield their ship with yours. We have the HP. I'll take a couple of hull damage for a bit of extra scrap. Oh, that's just 1 damage. 4 fuel and 32 scrap for 1 damage to the hull. Oh, hell yeah. That could also go very wrong, by the way. But this time it went very well. Gotta take those chances. You can do the explore asteroid field with +2 shields. Learn more every day. They're not slaves. They were slaves, but now they're helping the Federation on their own accord. And they can leave the ship the better next time that we make port. Which may or may not ever happen. And in the meantime, they can make themselves useful. They're not you don't call those slaves, you call them prisoners with jobs. If you upgrade your oxygen, don't put it in power, it's free hit points. Before it's disabled. Ooh, I didn't know that. Ooh, learning all sorts of shit here today. Yeah, but that's still like 25. Yeah, I'm fine putting it into piloting and sensors. Door systems is amazing. However, I think we are gonna have to be putting some other points into some other systems. Because this is fairly expensive and we can get like an extra shield bubble for 50 scrap, so. As soon as you arrive, small ship decloaks behind yours. You immediately power up the shields and weapons, but they continue on their trajectory unimpressed. Okay. No ship? No ship. Nebula halves the speed of the pursuing fleet, which is great. Let's see. Oh, you can get in from everywhere. Great. We can approach from every direction. Once you arrive, your screen lightens up with a warning. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. Oh, fuck. Advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack range. Alright, improved sensors now also allows us to see the weapon charge as well as the enemy crew. Oh, fuck. Okay, so our dodge is 10%. Right, we need to use our missiles on their weapons, because when that... I think that's a fire beam. No, it's a regular beam. It did start a fire when it hit previously. I guess we will find out what that did. No, we won't. Nice. Okay, burst laser auto fire. That we don't need. Burst laser at the shields? Probably the shields. Got it. Okay. Fire in the shield bay. Shield room. Generator. Thingy. Let's fire at their crew. That was completely unnecessary. I don't know why I just did that. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship systems are restored to full functionality. You save what you can from the debris. Alright, let's... Do we shield? Is there a store nearby? No. Okay, do we shield? Oh, we can't actually do that. Unless we power down oxygen, which... That's a bit of a... We can't just... Nah, I want that. Okay, so we have one... Do we power down? I mean, that's 5% evade that's gone. How about we just power down the oxygen for now? I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go here so we can go through the nebula, which will slow down the enemy. This baby does indeed have improved sensors. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This baby does indeed have a few surprises left in her. Yeah, they can leave when we reach Earth. We can take a pep out of the engines. Yeah. Yeah, the oxygen does drain when it's off, but unless it reaches 10%, we are fine. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screen and you can still see the remains of the dying ships sparkling and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. We can of course pick these, but anytime there's a blue option, you pick a blue option, because that's always good. Improved sensors, use your sensors to scan the wreckage. You scanned the battlefield, and with the aid of your sensors, you were able to salvage a moderate amount of material from the wreckage. You prepared to jump. 3 missiles, 1 drone part, and 10 scrap. We surprisingly have a very, well, surprising lack of... Let's get the oxygen back up. That feels better. Okay. Now let's do this whole nebula thing. Okay, there's... Thank you, game. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. Avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. Piloting. Have your pilot carefully explore the debris. Holy fuck. Okay, so we have missiles, drone parts, scrap, anti-personnel drone, and a fucking guy. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have some more volunteers in chat willing to serve on the Dutchman? The flying Dutchman. This is perfect. They are not slaves. He would have died there. We saved his life. Yes, this is the run, and it's on normal too, so I'm happy. Fireman wants to go onto the line of fire. Nope, 4, 5. Welcome to the crew, boy. Who else wishes to come up? Nadia. Very brave, sir. Is that a J? That's a J. Nehai, 1, 2, 3. Mistral is not willing to be a prisoner with job on my ship. That's okay. You know, it's not for everyone. Right, let's get that second shield bubble up. And then we will power up the engines. Where do we put you? I suppose the weapons or the shields are more important to repair. I mean, this guy is just secondary repair. We have everything manned that we can have manned. So I suppose this can be the secondary guy for either weapons or shields. Either of these going down is a tremendous fucking issue and they need to be repaired immediately. But is the shields... Oh, look at that heard that fucking chiptune music. It's so good. Do repair shields faster or weapons? I think the... Let's just go with shields. And besides, we have an NG here anyway, so in case there's combat over here, he can help. Alright. Nebula. They are valued members of the Federal Forces. Rex, you have the correct idea. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact, they fade into the nebula. Do I not have any sort of fancy thing here? Apparently not. Attempt to follow and help them. This is probably going to go very wrong. No, actually, it's just a fight. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. You prepare to... Oh, okay, so they do have a missile, so let's just... Right, power that up as well. We have intruders, but we also have blast doors, so... Kindly go fuck yourself. Oh, they're trying to get through. Oh shit, I needed you there for the evasion. That's probably gonna hit. No, fuck. No, well, just stay there now. Okay, well, in case of fire, let's... we have 2 shield bubbles. That dual laser can't do shit. Wait, that's a chain laser. Doesn't that power up? Oh yeah, that does power up. Let's get rid of that ASAP. They fired again. Ow. Ow. Shit. I'm draining oxygen here. This is bad. You guys repair this. Missile at the... Actually, I don't think I need to use missiles anymore. Okay, engines are back online. You need to go back on your weapon thing. You do give a 10% faster charge. This is good. Fire at the engines. Okay, good. Now you guys go back to medical. Or go to medical. Ship explodes. Right. Scrap, missiles, and some other stuff. Okay, now we need to heal these guys back up. We are getting so many crew members here. This is really good. I mean, ideally we get something like maybe a slug or a mantis, but oh, we are doing very well here. This is great. We are doing very poorly on the weapons front, though. We are not upgrading our weapons at all. Our evade is not that great, but you know, we'll take it for now. Grommash didn't die for this. Don't worry. Alright, let's... Ah, fuck. That's a... I think that's a... Either a beam or a... whatever, doesn't matter. Let's kill that. It can't do shit with our shields up, but that certainly can. So, wow, that thing charges very fast. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Artemis. Okay, with our shields up, they can't do shit. So let's kill the engine so they have no more evade. Which will guarantee that all of our shots will hit. Very well. These automated ships do repair, by the way. So, in case they repair the weapons, we do need to take that down. But hopefully we'll have a burst. I'll keep the missiles online just in case we need to quickly do a cheeky pow at the weapon systems. Okay, now let's just target that now. Alright, drone is down. We have a decent amount of hull remaining. I now have hypoxia burns. You are fine, Delanger. You are fine. Look at you. Full health. Doing well. Manning the weapon systems. Continuously increasing your skill level at that, of course. Hopefully leveling up some.